Hey there, Delmarva. Happy Monday. We're so happy you joined us. We are your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo, and there was a lot to do this weekend. There was a lot going on. The Rehoboth Art League had their
outdoor show.
Their outdoor show, which is so cool, so fun. Hope you had a chance to check it out.
Yes.
I know what does start today is the White Marlin Open.
It's that time. Don't forget. So on Coast TV, I believe it's every single newscast. You're going to have like live updates, keeping you updated on the standings and who's there and how well people are doing. So don't forget, it's going to be from 5 in the morning to 11 p.m. at night that we'll have some updates for you.
Yeah, and I know it's one of the biggest events in Ocean City. It's something that everybody looks forward to all summer long.
So cool. If you're going, please send us pictures. Yes. We want to feel like we're there with you.
Yes, we're not allowed to leave to parparticipate. So we
have
to
live
vicariously through you. We're glued here.
We sleep here, eat here. That's what we do.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking of eating, though, when it comes to fast food situations, we love them. It hits the spot when that's what you need. That's your fix. Nothing's gonna get to you like the fast food will.
Yes.
Do you go inside, or are you strictly a drive-through girl?
It depends on the line.
Okay.
But I am guilty of, even if I'm going to go inside, I'll just take it out to my car. I'm a big car, eat in my car person.
I'll do that too sometimes, because I think sometimes by the time I get to that point, I'm just so desperate to eat that if I go inside, I will just start eating right in the car, especially the fries, because car fries don't count. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, the fries you eat in the car, those calories don't count.
No, exactly. But I do prefer a good drive-through.
Yeah, I think for me, because this came up, because apparently half of Americans won't go to a fast food setup unless there's a drive-through.
I kind of get it.
I kind of get it too. Especially because I don't know about you, but I feel like I have noticed lately, if I do go in store, I think they do serve drive-through and pre-ordered food ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
So you are prioritized if you go through the drive-through, even if the drive-through is 80 miles, 80 cars long.
Yeah, that's a good point. There are a couple restaurants on Delmarva that we don't have back home that have, we have them, but we don't have the drive-through option. Like the Panera in Rehoboth Beach has a drive-through.
Yeah.
And a lot of Starbucks back home where I'm from don't have drive-throughs actually. So whenever my friends or family visit, they're like, oh, let's go. And I'm like, you can get this food at home. It's just the fact that it has a drive-through gets them excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember thinking it was really, really funny when I was in Scotland, and our tour guide, for one thing, she was clowning Americans for having drive-through ATMs. She was like, what? Is it that bad? Are you guys that lazy?
Those are the best.
I didn't realize that wasn't a thing across the board. I know. I'm I strictly go to this drive-through ATM.
And it's safer in my opinion.
That's what I was going to say. I was I think for us, it's also more of a safety thing too, that just if you don't have to, it gives you one more line of defense.
Exactly. Oh yeah, when I do the walking ATM, which I do sometimes in Milton because it's close to here, I'm always hiding my cash and running. I'm and there's no one there, and Milton Police is right next to it, but I'm still with my money.
Yeah, no, I remember that being that was so funny to me that I hadn't even considered that maybe drive-throughs aren't even an option across the board.
I think I'm gonna go with that's just a bigger flex on our end that we have more drive-throughs. I
think I'm always gonna go with the drive-through on a road trip every time. Yes. That's always gonna be it just gets you hyped for your trip, it gets you going, it gets you ready, and then you're already in car driving mode.
Although you want to hear something disgusting?
Sure.
Okay, so I drive through McDonald's all the time, obviously, right? And I found recently a nugget under my seat, and I haven't gone to the McDonald's drive-through in probably a month.
No.
And let me tell you, this nugget looked the same as the day I bought it. You would have thought I bought it that day.
Pristine nuggets.
Pristine. So just be careful when you're road tripping and eating McDonald's.
Yeah, or anything. Never know what you're going to find a month or two from now.
There's always snacks in my car.
And one other thing that we wanted to talk about before we dive into today's show, and I think this is an interesting time to kind of have this conversation, given that they just confirmed the existence of aliens.
Love.
I wonder what it would be like to be an alien observing humanity and be like, why do they do that?
Ah, I see.
And the question is, what are some of our social norms? It's just it's things that we as humans do that is actually kind of weird if you stop and think about it.
I'm glad you asked, Leah, because this has been bothering me for years. Why are funerals so expensive? Why do we pay so much for our own funerals?
That's a good question.
I did not realize how, and what are they going to do?
Can't pay to live, you can't pay to die.
Right. I did not know. I knew you had to pay something, but I did not know that you have to take a loan out to pay for your funeral. And what are they going to do if I don't pay it? Bill me?
I'm sure the aliens will be asking the same question. They'll be like, bro, you guys good?
Why they haven't come down yet? Because they're like, I can't live and die here. I can't afford to.
We'll be like, no.
Yeah. If there's maybe a great reason I haven't thought of, but really, I mean, so much money to die.
I think even just our greetings, too, of like a handshake.
Yeah.
Like, who settled on that?
Yeah. You know, and I think during the pandemic, people realized that maybe
it's kind of weird.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not even that it's gross. It's just like at some point, that was the way that we decided to greet each other.
Same
and I
with
think
clapping.
it's so...
Yay! Oh, we just...
How we express our joy, but it's like
and
fascinating, and yet, like, where does it come from?
I don't know. I love these. I love these questions of the world.
Yes.
Why it's a good way. I like the way you worded it. Like, why haven't the aliens come down yet?
Yeah, maybe that's why they've observed our social norms and been like, you know what? Maybe not the place for us.
Yeah. No.
But the place for you is, of course, a spot on your couch enjoying Coast Life, because we've got a great show planned for you today, as we always do. We're going to talk another coffee tip because it's Monday.
And we have a free class to help you keep you and your family safe.
And there's a community that needs your help in Lewis. We're going to talk about the Delaware Habitat Guardians. All that and more is coming your way with more Coast Life.
Coast Life is brought to you by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, and Shell Brothers.
Here on Coast Life, you know we love celebrating local art and local artists.
Of course.
That's why our field correspondent, Maya Henry, is checking out a beautiful piece of work in Selbyville. It's a mural put together by an art teacher and a couple of other local artists as well as students of this program.
So excited to check this out. Let's take a look.
The arts have been around for as long as we can remember, shaping the minds of those young and old, bringing uniqueness to our communities and the world we live in. And a person who embraces the arts is Jackie Bates, chair of the Arts and Culture program, who shares the impact of arts on children throughout their everyday lives.
It's a part of a national program. Youth Art Month has been going on since 1961. Wow. And we decided the visual arts and good art education is so important that we started by hanging pictures in the library, and with each year it grew bigger.
Jackie's passion for the arts allows children to have an outlet and express emotions that they feel day to day.
I'm passionate about it because through art, children can express themselves. They are free to do it without any stipulation. 2 + 2 is 4, and this is exact. Art is exact, but it isn't. It's an expression. And what it does is it shows who they are, what they're envisioning their environment to be.
Marking its 20th year in March, the program focuses on children of all backgrounds, ranging from K to 12th grade, combining both culture and art education to engage diverse ideals and creativity.
This mural that you're going to see is a representation of the value of art in the culture of a community, and you will see how it depicts the people and the products, and I think it's just very exciting.
Lori Hall, a visual arts teacher with a passion, coordinated a mural within the Philip C. Schau Elementary School, dedicated to the history and community of Selbyville.
I really wanted the students of Philip Schau to understand their community and where they come from. You know, not everyone is from here. I'm not originally from the town of Selbyville or even the Eastern Shore, and a lot of our students aren't as well. They come in from different areas, other countries, and I really wanted to give them a sense of community. You know, we may not have come from here, but this is where we all are. This is where our families live and work, and where they're going to grow up.
As we stroll down the hall, the Hallway of History uses art to encapsulate the events, people, and businesses that make Selbyville a remarkable and historic town. Lori collaborated with artist John Donato, who designed the mural. Students from Philip C. Schau later painted Donato's designs, resulting in the finished historic Hallway of History.
We have the dinosaurs, who were our first inhabitants, and then we kind of move along to where the town of Selbyville got started. You know, we were big in the chicken industry and the strawberries, and that's kind of what the town was known for. And it kind of follows that along with growth as you come down to the end of the hallway and circle back around to the right side of the hallway where we really are today and what is happening in the area.
a mural that symbolizes the Selbyville community couldn't have come to life without many important individuals, including former Secretary of Education, Dr. Susan Bunting.
So myself and the artist John Donato kind of started off working together and brainstorming. We brought in a team of teachers and local community members and historians. Kelly Klein from the Selbyville Library was a huge part. She's grown up here and then, contributing all of the different knowledge from the Townsend Building and the library. We had many different locals and their families contribute artifacts that we had on display. And then we also actually had the family of Philip C. Shao come from all over the area and the country even to join us and kind of give their knowledge about where our school started. So it was really cool.
Arts make the world go round, allowing many to showcase and express emotions using creativity. Combining education and the arts has a lasting influence on children, as creativity serves as an outlet for them to navigate throughout their lifetimes. There's more Coast Life on.
You're watching Coast Life, and we love keeping all of our Delmarva Coast community members safe. And part of that is CPR training. Think about the last time you were CPR certified. Was it 8th grade? Because that's when it was for me. So here to tell us a little bit more is Corey Kennedy with BB. Now, tell us a little bit about this CPR program that you have, classes that you have, and how this all kind of got started in terms of approaching the public.
So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Great opportunity. We have a fabulous training program here at BB Healthcare. We started this program many, many years ago, and it has morphed so much as CPR has kind of morphed as well. So over the years, we did not offer classes out in the community. COVID happened. We really didn't want to be going out into the community. People were afraid to be doing anything along with mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
And the American Heart Association stopped doing anything mouth to mouth out in the community. So once the Damar Hamlin situation happened back in the beginning of the year, we had such an outpouring of people looking to get certified. It was a scary situation.
Yeah.
It was kind of like all of the stars were in alignment in that situation. Perfect situation that all of these first responders, healthcare professionals could jump in and save a life. And it really brought to life the importance of responding.
Yeah.
So that being said, we started offering more classes out in the community. So we have classes that are at the hospital every second Tuesday and every second Saturday, and it's a friends and family class. So it offers adult, child, and infant CPR as well as AED use, which is really such an essential part of our chain of survival, as well as choking. So we offer all of those to the community. They're free of charge. More the merrier. BB is all about empowering our community and really educating them to respond. We want a healthier Sussex County. Yeah. So, it's a great, great spot for getting that training.
So when you're out in the community and an emergency situation happens, how important is it for the public to really be you're sort of the first responder almost? So how critical is that training?
So when you think about it, 70% of all cardiac arrests that are not in the hospital are occurring in someone's home. 70%.
Yeah.
So if you, your neighbor, somebody in your family is not trained and doesn't know how to respond, the likelihood of your survival is not very high. So knowing CPR, being able to jump in and help immediately is going to double, potentially triple your chance of survival. That's staggering.
Yeah.
So knowing CPR, super, super essential.
Yeah, and I mean, I think sometimes you think CPR, we know that it's life-saving training, so it feels like a big responsibility. So is it complicated to learn and remember CPR?
My 11-year-old daughter knows how to do CPR. My 8-year-old son, same thing. They can jump in. They might not be super strong, but sometimes when you're in that situation and your adrenaline is pumping, you have that superhuman strength. Yeah. I'm confident that they would be able to respond. That being said, it's easy. We have taken the guesswork out. You're using that muscle memory, so something that you learned in your class, hard and fast compressions, that is what we're stressing. To be able to get on somebody's chest and you're giving great compressions, that's all that we need, because doing that is going to circulate oxygenated blood throughout your system to your vital organs until help arrives.
Yeah, so I know that I think maybe even back when I learned CPR, they were sort of just switching from like mouth to mouth to those compressions being more important. Is that true?
100%. People waste a lot of time, and it's no fault of their own.
Sure.
It's just, we're not trained to be doing CPR on a daily basis as, an innocent bystander.
You get that panic.
Yes, panic mode sets in, but if you are able to remember one thing, it's giving those great compressions. So, you're giving 100 to 120 compressions per minute. Sounds like a lot. If you stick with that beat of Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, 100% you'll be in the clear here. And I think it makes it so that at the end of the day, you can put your head on your pillow at night and sleep well, knowing that you did everything that you possibly could to help save a life.
Yeah, that's true. It's almost sort of like insurance, it's knowledge that you don't ever want to have to use, but if you have to use it, you can.
100%. And I tell people that all the time. We have people that call to schedule a class, and they say, I'm going to be a grandmother in the fall, and I'm so excited. I want to take a class. And I said, okay, well, that's awesome. Well, let's get you signed up. Do you have a significant other that you live with? Oh, well, yeah, my husband. Okay, great. Well, what about him? What if something happens to him? So, let's make it a family affair. I joked for Father's Day. It's a great opportunity. Bring your dad.
It is, though. It's so true. And I mean, I spent a lot of my teenage years and early 20s as a babysitter / nanny. It's a great skill if you do a lot of babysitting and nannying. I think also like daycare teachers, any time you're in a crowded space often, or you're working with kids or anything like that. There's no occupation that CPR wouldn't apply to.
If you have a license, you should be certified in CPR. And it's not even a matter of having to have that credential behind your name. The Friends and Family is not a certification course, but the beauty of it is you get the training. So if you're in a car accident or you come upon a car accident, you can jump in and help, which is crucial.
Have you ever had to use CPR?
I have. First time was 16 years old. I was an EMT. My dad and I actually went to join the ambulance corps back up in New Jersey. Don't hold it against me.
No.
Many, many moons ago. So, the first time I had to do CPR, I was 16 years old and have had to do it many a time since. And, the success rate of our CPR from, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was, but many years ago to present day, that number has increased. So survival's getting better. We're, improving upon our technique, which is just fabulous.
Yeah, it really is. Well, thank you for all that you do to help keep our community safe and with this program. So one more time, when can people take these classes, sign up for these classes, get a hold of this information?
Yeah, so we do CPR classes out in the community every second Tuesday of the month from 6 to 9 p.m. We do every second Saturday. That's a 9 to 12 class. They're held right there at the main campus on Savannah Road. We also do classes out in the community. So if you have a clubhouse, you have a pool, you have a group of people in your homeowners association, you have a softball team that wants to be trained, we will come out to you and provide that education. It is free of charge.
Awesome.
More information, more education, the better.
Yeah, and where can people get more information if they decide they need it?
So you can email me, and we can put that email address up there at ckennedy@bbhealthcare.org. And that's the best way that we can get you set up for a class, whether it's out in the community or at the hospital.
Awesome. Well, Corey, thanks again for coming in and sharing about this awesome program and awesome knowledge that you guys share with our community to help keep everybody safe.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And you don't go anywhere because we've got more Coast Life coming your way.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by BB Healthcare.
Here on the Coast Life couch, we like to say caffeinated.
Oh yeah, we have to.
Whether it's coffee, whether it's tea, we got to get our fix so that we can stay awake.
Sometimes it's both, coffee, tea, until it's time to go.
Yeah, you just got to rotate between the two. Yes. And that's exactly why Wanda Guyton with Coffee Rendezvous is one of our favorite people here on Coast Life, because she's gotten us through many different flavors of coffee, how to brew different coffees, different kinds of ways. And another thing that she may introduce us to are the teas. Remember last time she was here, she had the delicious hibiscus tea.
That was how could I forget that? It was so good.
Yeah, she was talking up all the amazing sugars that can go in that tea.
She's like a magician. She really is, like a mastermind.
She really is.
Yep.
She's a wizard.
She puts it all together. It's so good.
And she's going to share another recipe and another way to brew a simple tea with you right now.
Today I'm going to show you how to brew a simple pitcher of tea using Coffee Rendezvous Watermelon Rose Sangria Tea. You're going to need 3 things to make this simple pitcher of tea. A pouch of Coffee Rendezvous Watermelon Rose Sangria Tea, your favorite pitcher, and some fruit and water. Just simply grab your pouch of tea, place it in your pitcher of water, add your fruit, put it in a fridge, and brew overnight, and you'll have a delicious tea as your result. Enjoy.
You know, Leah, I love her coffee, of course,
Yes.
but this might make me a tea girly.
I know,
after
especially in
seeing
the
this.
summer, like it's just the perfect iced tea, especially when it's a little refreshing. It's got
Mm-hmm.
different flavors. Like,
So good.
I really underestimated how creative one can get with iced tea.
And I always forget that tea can be caffeinated. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
I
always
don't know
forget
why
it.
either.
I always think coffee. So now I need that pick-me-up.
I know, and I've been thinking like I got to get back into the hot teas because I feel like my voice just hasn't been as on point lately as I'd hope it would be.
Same. If you're thinking it, don't say anything. We already know.
Yeah, we know. I feel like, yeah, I was just gonna say that. Coastlife.
Deletes email that they were writing us.
Exactly. We know, but we know that we can also get that addressed with our friends at
Yes.
Coffee Rendezvous.
Love them, yes. We also love our friends at Blooming Boutique, and we're going to talk to them next, so stay tuned.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Coffee Rendezvous.
You're watching Coast Life, and as we step into the summer season, what better way to celebrate than with some new summer fashion? Misha from the Blooming Boutique has some new arrivals that you don't want to miss out on. So Misha, what do we have going on, girl?
Oh, I'm telling you, this is the best summer. I am loving all the colors that I wore even growing up, the hot pinks, the bright colors that make you feel good.
Yes.
And SPF is so big this year because it's cool, it's wicking, it's comfortable. Plus, you know what? You don't have to iron it. It's easy to wash, it dries quick. And I got a lot of ladies substituting as bathing suits when they go to the pool. Maybe they don't go in the water, right?
Right.
Yes, so I'm excited.
Girl, I am so excited, especially about that SPF, there we go, because I always get burnt up. So show me what you got going on.
Sure, well, I'm gonna tell you, even right now, one of the things that I've got on that I love is this cha-cha top.
Okay.
So first of all, I love it. It's bathing suit fabric, so it is cool and wicking. It is a tank, okay? And the nice thing is we go from extra small to 1X.
Oh, that's
So we
perfect.
do carry that. We do carry plus sizes here, which is nice. But what's nice about this, these little ruffles, you think it might add something to it, but no, it really disguises. So if you have any of those issues, that you just think it off in time for summer, right?
Right.
It hides it well. I always tell people it's nice, so if I'm going out to dinner, I can sit and not worry about it. I'm having a little beer or something in my belly.
A nice drink?
It is. It disguises everything. And we have them in quite a few colors with it. And I've got it with OMG, these leggings that are really comfy.
Are they from here as well?
Yes, they are, of course. And they got a little tummy control, ladies. And just throw on a fun little linen jacket that we have in a variety of colors that just is a basic staple for the summer. Because you know you go out, you freeze in the restaurants.
Yes, I hate that.
Yes. Now maybe, a lot of my ladies in the summer pull out the dresses and they wear a lot of dresses. So we have a ton of dresses, from gauze to cotton to the SPF fabrics in the store. Okay, but I'm going to show you one of my best-selling dresses.
Go ahead.
I'm going to get you this. This is one of them. This is now like my cha-cha top. This is the cha-cha dress.
I love it.
Okay, and you feel, isn't it cool and wicking? And look at those jellyfish, but it's not
love
too
the
jellyfish.
colors.
You could say it's umbrellas if you had to, if you didn't want to say it's jellyfish, right? But I love this, and again, we go from extra small to 1X in these dresses.
Perfect.
And perfect to throw on this little jacket with it, right?
Okay.
We have even some other hot pink jackets, that go along with it in the linen. We have blue, we have different variants, but look how fun this is. Isn't that perfect?
And this
Just
is perfect
makes
to
the
go
whole
together.
outfit. It is. And I just love this dress. I had someone wear it to the Preakness. I had a lady, I said, listen, I'm going to tell you, it hides all the issues in the back, in the middle, all around. And it is great if you are petite, because it will be at your knee or a little below your knee even. So I had 2 ladies buy it for their rehearsal dinners for their children that were getting married.
Oh, wow,
And
that's
one lady
perfect.
bought 1 and she came back and bought 3 more because it hit every issue.
So you guys are doing something right.
Yes, no, this is an amazing, amazing dress. And this is Lulu B. It was a company that started out of South Florida.
Okay.
They've been around many, many years, and they just make you feel good when you wear their clothing. Okay. Now, the nice thing with it too, the last few years, skirts have made a huge comeback. Whether it's pickleball, whether it's just wearing it as a bathing suit bottom. A lot of ladies are wearing their skirts as bathing suit bottom.
Okay.
Or if you're a golfer or you're tennis, right? So skirts are a big, big item here. And we have a variety of skirts. We carry like Southwind. That's a local company right from Kent Island, Maryland.
Okay.
We carry Lulu B, which we love, and we have all different types of skirts and different prints in them. Solids. We even have the old-fashioned, remember the denim mini skirts, ladies?
I remember them.
Remember them? We have it in denim mini skirt and the white denim too.
Okay.
Okay. But then we have the coastal prints. We have non-coastal prints. So whatever floats your boat, you know, absolutely.
And the fabric, it's so stretchy.
And you know what I love about their skirts? Did you ever wear skirts sometimes where they have that under thing and it rolls with your legs? Maybe your thighs. These don't. I love it.
That is perfect.
I love it. And maybe you're a pickleball person, right?
Okay.
Look, we even have pickleball fabric.
Wait, is this a pickleball
Look at the pickleball.
Okay.
Look at the paddles, the drinks, the trophies, everything on it. How fun is that? We even have coordinating tops. And at our sister store around the corner, we have even pickleball covers. We have totes, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. So that's the big craze right now. So if you're very into it, we do have the pickleball. And skirts are perfect for pickleball. Any skirt on that.
And Misha, how about shirts?
Shirts, well, let me just tell you, okay? We have all types of shirts. Some of the ladies like it a little more fitted. So I love this kind of a tank. Look at how it's a little straighter. It's got the zipper down. And so maybe you have a little bit more up top that you need to loosen up the top across the top there. This is a perfect to go with skirts.
And I love the colors. They're so bright and nice for summertime.
Absolutely. The other thing is that we have this kind. This has been so popular. This is a nice A-line. See this V-neck? So if you want SPF, but you don't want it clinging to every little issue or showing those little things that come up on the back, right? This is a perfect line with that. The nice thing, you may say, oh, it's sleeveless. Well, we have short sleeve tops too, as well as we have it in cotton and the SPF. So maybe you don't want the SPF, but we have tons of layer pieces from the linen jacket to little sweaters to little, cover up things. So there's always something. We can always outfit you.
Okay.
And we have packed the stores this year because we just don't necessarily have all the help. So we have it all packed out, but we can find the stuff that you need. We know our floors.
So you have specialty people who come in and just help people pick out whatever they need.
We will help them. We'll help them in the dressing rooms. They don't even have to come out. We'll bring them sizes they need, whatever it may be.
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. And do you have anything else?
I was going to say we've got lots of dresses. Now this is the time of the year, so maybe you're saying, Misha, I just don't know about that SPF stuff because I know at first I thought, remember the old time polyester years ago, and I just had that preconceived idea that I I'm going to sweat my butt off. I sweat.
I'm a sweater.
Me too.
Yes.
And so no, but it is cool and wicking, but you have to come in and experience it. But then we also have a lot of cotton dresses, and this is a nice line. This is part of Lulu B. Okay, it is the beach time division of that, and look how cute this is. And I'm going to tell you, the little ruffle flounce, whether it's on skirts, on dresses, it is back in. So anyway, I was going to say, I don't know what else you want me to show you right at the moment here.
How about we bring in our models so we can see it right on them?
Okay.
All right. You're watching Coast Life, and before the break, Misha from Blooming Boutique showed us some cute summer styles. So Misha, to go along with those cute summer styles, we have some accessories here.
Exactly. Maybe you already even have a new wardrobe or you just want to spice up your wardrobe. Accessories can do it, and we cover you from head to toe here. I am so excited. We have so many good things to show you. One of the things that we sell a lot of, and we have in both of our stores, and all of our stores, but both of our stores in Lewis and different style hats, are hats. And a lot of people need to protect from the sun, but a lot of us have gotten a little more mature. Maybe we don't want to sit in the sand anymore, and we sit in a beach chair. Well, this style, and I probably have 20 different colors in it, is my #1 style because look, you can sit back in your beach chair and not have the hat going off. So this is a great design here, and I just love it. You can tighten it up a little bit with the Velcro. It's got the little pad here. So #1 selling hat. We love this one. And then of course we've got tons of hats from raffia to straw to ones that will even match all the outfits. Look at all the different colors we have here, and there's just this hat. I think I got about 8 colors in this design that will match back to every outfit we showed.
I was about to say, a color for every outfit.
So that's our hats, you guys, and we have a lot of different hats here. Okay, now I know we got so much stuff here to show. One of the things that's been very popular for the last couple of years are the bog bags.
Yes.
And we do carry them in our Lewis store, but as quickly as they come in, they go right back out. We have 3 sizes in right now.
Okay.
But you can see these. These are great for you going to the beach with the kids or the grandkids. So we have lots of different beach bags, and that brings us also into fun handbags. Now, I know in the summertime, I like to do a smaller bag.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a lot of different bags. Now look at this. This is so adorable. And they're just fun little beach bags. This is the crab sold right out on us last time. So I just was able to get some other ones in. Now, one of my best selling bags, and we have it probably in 20 different colors, is this little wristlet. Now I'm going to show you what I love about this. You get 2 straps with it, okay? So you get a crossbody.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I travel in the city in the wintertime. I wear it under my coat. It's nice and flat, right?
It's nice to hide.
So you get a wristlet and a crossbody, but also, so you get the 2 straps with it. But look at this. You get one compartment you can put your phone in. One compartment you can put your keys, lipstick, money ID. Then in the middle, look, all your credit cards and a change purse. Everything all in one. Now maybe you're saying, oh, Misha, I need something a little smaller than that. Well, these we have in a variety. I'll show you even the shell one. I just love this one. We have these bags, and what's nice about them, they come with 2 straps. So you got a long strap that you can knot to whatever length if you want to crossbody it or over your shoulder, as well as we have the wristless strap. Now, the nice thing is this pocket. Maybe you're not a cell phone carrier, but most of us are. You can fit any size cell phone in here, but you can also use it for sunglasses. But then, it's the secret compartment. Because you know, when I'm carrying keys separately, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my keys or something.
Exactly.
And so you have this little secret compartment. Money, keys, IDs, lipstick, whatever you want to do in here. So this is like a great thing, whether you're just going out to dinner, you're going on a cruise. Look what I have on, ladies. I'm one of those girls that's always yelling, where's my phone? Can you call my phone? Okay, when I found this at the trade show this year, I was like so in love. Now, what I love about this, there's different bands that you can select in the store. There's a little bag so you can put your money, credit card, ID on here. You can actually hook your key on here, your keys on here if you really wanted to. What I love about this is that you don't have to glue this onto your phone case. Because you know how sometimes you change phones and you got everything attached onto that phone?
Yes.
Oh, it makes me crazy. So you have this little insert here that goes in between the phone and the phone case. And then it comes through your little hole at the bottom so you can still charge your phone.
Oh, that's cool. You
Isn't
can
that
just hold
amazing?
it.
Right, but what I love about this, the little circle you hook on here, you can take it off. And how many of us have spare handbag straps? All the handbags we've had over the years.
I have a
You
lot.
can change all your color straps and match your outfit every day.
That is perfect.
Isn't it? It is great, and I love that it comes with a little wallet to go along with it. Okay, my favorite thing is this little pasta truck. The detail, look at the little raviolis on the
love
zipper
it.
pull. It's got the little bow tie pasta and the little things on it.
And the little dog driving and making food.
Every piece is like a little piece of artwork. Now, we've covered all that, and real quickly, I just want to let you know, we have all different types of jewelry and accessories. We have so many fun, good earring lines. And I went out there this year, and my mission was to find different earrings, because I felt like I kept seeing the same earrings at every show. This is a friend of mine. This is her wholesale business, my girl in LA, Jenny. Plus, we have shoes, ladies. We have the Fit Flops. So if you like Fit Flops, orthopedic, lady, approved for your feet. So if you have any of those foot issues, you want to get these. They're light, they're comfy, they're very easy.
And the 2-year warranty.
No, this is coming up. Okabees.
Oh, this one, okay.
I've carried these for 14 years or so. They're recycled shoes made in Buford, Georgia. They're made on a mold, so you get a 2-year warranty. They're fun, they're ergonomically designed, and they have the massagers. And a lot of us need that circulation as we get a little older, right?
Yeah.
In our feet there. And then my new line I added in this year, we have the Lindsay flip-flops that you can change. We have changeable flip-flops. I didn't bring them up. Plus I have Tidewater. We have a lot of good flip-flop lines. But this was my new one. Elsa Jacobson from Denmark. These are like, I wore Vans growing up at the Jersey Shore, the little black and white checkered ones. This is the modern day fashion ones, I feel like, for us now, isn't it?
And
but
it's
there's
so
natural
squishy.
rubber. Oh, it is. I have ladies that collect these and they're washable. So, you can't beat it, but we can cover you at Blooming Boutique from head to toe.
All right. So thank you so much, Misha, for showing us all these creative accessories. We are going to be styling this summer. If you guys are looking for more things from Blooming Boutique, please check out their website and their morning show.
You got it. Mornings with Misha and bloomingboutique.com.
There's more Coast Life on the way.
You're watching Coast Life, and you know we love supporting our community members with really whatever they need.
Of course, yes.
And there's a community in Lewis that is asking for your help to protect a parcel of land. Take a look.
A big draw for residents living in Sussex County is the wildlife that inhabits our wooded and wetland areas. But for nature lovers and wildlife enthusiasts, living in the Love Creek watershed area in Lewis lies a mature forest under threat. That's why a group of concerned neighbors have come together to form the Delaware Habitat Guardians.
Initially, when I moved here, it was implied that that land would never be developed, and it was a big reason for me selecting, you know, this lot with the woods behind me. As someone who grew up in the woods, in the country, on horseback, being in the woods was very important to me, although I didn't want my own farm to maintain anymore. But when we found out that that was different, it became much different than just, oh, the wooded parcel. After living here for 3 years, we became familiar with all the residents that call that home. And that has become the most important part of this endeavor for me personally, and I think our whole group, is to protect this parcel of land and save it from development so that the wildlife that resides there can stay there and not have to worry about losing their home.
Deer, songbirds, raccoons, frogs are all just a few of the animals that call this parcel of woods home, as does an active pair of nesting bald eagles.
There is also an active bald eagle's nest on the property, and we have been watching eagles raise eaglets there for the last 3 years. One of the things that concerns us is that the realty list, it's not required that the realty listing lists that there are eagles on the property.
For wildlife native to Sussex County, they're running out of places to call home.
And what happens is when new developments come in, they clear cut the forests with no regard to the life that is in there. And so what happens is the animals that call that home are left, you know, wandering out into roads, into human developments, looking for food and shelter. And it's a mess. We need to preserve some space for them to live.
Sussex County is losing trees at an alarming rate, not only harming wildlife, but also affecting our own quality of life.
Lots of people are saying in Sussex County now that they've moved here for the wildlife, the marshes, the wetlands, the woods, the beach, the water. And in many ways, we are, the development that's happening in Sussex County is killing the goose that's laid the golden egg, because we are losing the reasons that people moved here.
If we were to come home to our community and all the houses are leveled and we're just like, oh, sorry, you don't live here anymore. I mean, and that's what we're doing to the wildlife, and why do we feel it's okay to do it to them? They were here before us, and you know, it's got to stop.
The Delaware Habitat Guardians have a noble mission of preservation so future generations can enjoy and observe wildlife as we do today. But they need your help, and they need you to get involved.
People can go to our website, dehabitatguardians.org, to reach the GoFundMe website, and also to be up to date on any future activities and fundraisers that we may be doing.
And Paige, one of the reasons that I am so passionate about conservation, preservation, I remember in college I took a wildlife conservation class, and it had dawned on me that it's not unrealistic that like our generation could be the last ones to see like a giraffe in a zoo somewhere if we don't kind of make change. I know, and I walked out of that class with that thought, and I was like, oh no. So it's just
Yeah, Leah's the one that got me to start using reusable water bottles, actually. So credit her with, you'll never see a plastic water bottle in my hand.
I am the pest, but they do need your help and to get involved. So make sure you check out that GoFundMe link and make sure you get involved if you want to help out. There's a little bit more Coast Life still yet to come, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by the Delaware Habitat Guardians.
All right, Coast Life team, before we let you go, we want to remind you about an hour ago, we asked you some questions.
Yes.
Don't forget, we want to hear your opinions. So, like, what are some norms in our society that, when you think about it, it's kind of weird?
Yeah, we talked about handshakes as sort of our go-to introduction greeting. Like, that became the business deal. I don't know what.
Paying so much to die and get buried.
Paying so much to go to school, paying so much, paying money.
Throughout the whole newscast, I keep thinking of things, and I'm like, wait a minute. This bothers me.
You're like, hold up, I got more.
Yeah. I want to go back and talk about this.
Yes, you can always chime in on our socials. Make sure you follow us and continue the conversation there, because we do love to hear from you. We love reading the comments and participating in the conversation after the fact.
Yes. Also, you guys loved, and we love, our Girl Talk segment that we do. So we have some good news for you. It's going to be happening more often.
Yes, with our friends from Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue.
Yeah, Rehoboth Avenue, yes. So excited for them. But that means we need to hear more of your drama, more of your tea.
Send it to us.
We won't tell your wife if you emailed us.
No, everything stays anonymous.
Yeah.
Remember that. We're not going to dole out the names.
No.
We're just spilling the tea.
Yeah.
We're just dishing the drama.
Exactly. So you can email us, team@coastlife.com. Let us know what's bothering you. It could be relationships, it could be friendships, it could be family even.
We run the gambit.
Don't incriminate yourself though.
Yeah.
Gosh. Because
yeah, we don't want to hear about anything illegal. Just the juicy stuff.
Yeah, the juicy stuff. So you can hear about it here, and each week we'll be giving you some advice. We're not experts.
No.
We never claimed to be.
We never did. So it's just, we're just friends helping you out, We're a soundboard for you.
We've gotten this far in life.
Yeah.
Doing okay.
But it is almost time. It is about that time, actually, for us to leave the couch finally. That